What up, though? What up, though? What up, motherfucking scrutching dough? It's your main man's out of Brightmoor in Detroit, DJ Mother Scrutching Madco, Madco, DJ Madco. The M stands for motivation, the A stands for and the D stands for dedication, determination. CO Company, Motivation and Determination Company. Welcome.
Psychedelic flow, I'm the dope, and the antidote. Lay down the street from the package store. What you know, going back and
forth. It's a mix that, I did. About to kick some knowledge to y'all. Just give me a minute to get in my light being mode. Feel me?
Psychedelic flow, I'm the dope, and the antidote. Lay down the street from the package store. What you know, going back and forth, in and out, moving lateral. Tools like mechanics, taking women for collateral. Put her on the saddle with a paddle and an Adderall. Just trying to straighten it out like Lattimore. Old chum ass nigga, you are unemployed. I'm in the building with the furniture. Still getting the hell done, I'm on the tummy tuck. Yeah, I'm 2 chains, I'm on the double up. In the double R with a double cup. Yeah, double park, get the W up. I'm from the south side, gonna throw it up. Been on brown lane, niggas give me phobia. Every verse I do need a touring up. They say I'm heavy-handed when I'm pouring up. On C level, I'm on G level. On the she-neck, on C-neck. Money in the way, for what they got to say. I throw it up and fall it down, it's definitely in the way. More 3 niggas, talk reflex. On the phone up, still chase. The money in the way, for what they got to say. I throw it up and fall it down, it's definitely in the way. It's definitely in the way. It doesn't get replaced. Whatever's in the safe, I put it in your face. They say life a bitch, we going on a date.
Motherfuckers definitely in the way. Motherfucker definitely in the way. Nigga gotta make a way. But first you gotta wonder where the fuck you going. A lot of times people be trying to make a way and they don't even know where they're going. People it's time to go into some light being shit. Okay? It's gonna be some cursing and all that type of stuff. It's gonna be some light being shit. And I don't mean like on some old spooky type of stuff. Is that most people have energy inside of them, and energy is light. And instead of being the human form on the outside, caring about my physical needs and trying to get this and get that, I tend to go on the inside of the light inside of me, the energy inside of me, and I become one with the energy that's spreaded throughout the whole universe. And through that connection, you're in contact with others who's been here before you, who are not in the physical. They just straight light beings. And they give you valuable information. Some people like to say, you get woke up. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a awakening like that. It's deciding to do what's righteous. We talking about what's good and what's bad. Nobody can judge you on that. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not here to rock people's belief, or Christian belief, or Muslim belief, or any of that. You know, but you know, just flat out, you know, you can't be judged by no entity, by no one and no entity. Not Allah, not Jesus, not Buddha, not um what's some, you know, all these other guys. You gotta seek forgiveness. You know, you gotta tell your sins, and you know, and all of that. It's not really like that. You know, what it's like. What it is that we as energy in this human body, we decided that we wanted to experience this thing called life. But to experience this thing called life, you have to come out of a spiritual realm and actually get into a physical body. Excuse me. I keep looking to the side and stuff like that because I I live in a neighborhood. It's being gentrified right now, but still, with all of this coronavirus and these protests and just people, just this outrageous behavior that's going on, everybody have to watch their black, white, and everybody. So that's why I keep looking to the side and everything, because niggas be tripping. But I want to get back to saying that we came here to experience life like how we want to. But when we got here, nobody told you that you're going to have to follow somebody else's rules. That if you want to make it on this earth, you gotta follow some type of God. And the definition of God is really energy, because that's what God is. God is energy. And I want to get, fuck it, we are gods in the body. Okay, I said it. Okay, I threw it out there. That's for you to bite on. But I ain't even gonna elaborate a whole lot on that. I'm just gonna keep it simple to where spoon feed y'all. But yeah, you came here to experience life, and whatever you do here, if you decide to be constructive, then that's and you're building, then you're progressing, and you consider that's good, then you're being good. If you here and you're doing opposite of that, and you're being destructive, they say that's bad. But sometimes you need them people. You might not be a destructive person, but you might need somebody that is destructive to tear down something good to build something better. So people's definition of bad and good is a thin line. You understand? It's up to you what you think is bad and what you think is good, and that's what God is about you, because you can make your own decisions. You don't have to follow Allah. You don't have to follow Jesus. And I don't have nothing against none of them, man. Okay, I'm just saying, just being a light being person in the flesh, and I've done my education on a lot of stuff, and I'm just using my faculties, my abilities to figure out simple stuff, because other people make it hard. Why do you think, okay, well, they like, well, how was we created? If you're God in the body, how are you created? How you got these feelings? Okay, you know, I don't believe in God in the concept of the way Christians believe in God. I believe in that we as people, uh, a lot of us are from the source of God, from the source of God energy, and um anybody who lacks the energy are from a negative, you know, they lack in progress. So that's a negative state, which you want to say that's what Satan is, a negative energy. You see what I'm saying? Now, you know, God, true God is real because, you know, Earth is like a training ground for true Godship, for many worlds that the Most High Creator has been creating since the beginning and until the end. And we as sources of him in these vessels we call bodies are going through a training here on the earth with feelings and different it's like a puzzle. It's like, you know, training to, you know, to reach graduating college. It's, you know, the goal is to come here to do what you came here to do, but to be able to leave here to become a god, a true god or a goddess of one of the most high's worlds or planets, whatever you know you want to come at it with. That's the real reason why we here. The real test of becoming true God is being able to control your feelings in the flesh, because you can open up your Bibles, you can open up your Qurans and whatever you want, and each one of these publications speak of God's feelings, and you know how in some books where he's a jealous God, in some books he's a killer, in some books he have hell and all of that. So that means that you know these energies are felt in, you know, outside of the body also, but you know inside this body it can only contain so much energy before, you know what I'm saying, it started affecting you to where you might be affecting someone else, whether it's positive or whether it's negative. So basically Earth is a training ground to become true gods and true goddesses. But you know, along the line, the powers that be, the negative forces that be, do not want us to reach Godship, because on the other side of the coin, there are some people who die and will never reach Godship because of how negative they are. And I must say, you know, since I've been alive, it seems like it's more negativity on the planet than it is positivity on the planet. So I believe, and that's just a belief, you know, when you be in the life, that's you being in the life. And the life that I've been in, it just seems like that a lot of people are not going to make it to Godship, because they're going to die in a negative And once you die, you leave this body. If you're a light being and you were depleted of your energy, you're gonna die and go over on the other side with no energy. How you gonna rise? It's good, like you're gonna be trapped like in a purgatory situation where like you a ghost or something. Yes, that stuff is real. Those are once upon a ghost apparitions and things are energies and spirits that used to be once upon a time people on the earth, and they are trapped in the realm because when they died, they didn't have the energy to rise above, to get to God's ship, that they end up repeating this life again. Yes, that's what this all about. In the mix of all of that, people forget about just righteousness. See, in order to get in tune, it's a lot of people that's out there who are, so-called conscious and so-called awake and so-called spiritual, and I ain't judging anybody, but I can say that you can pick out the people who are working to reach that Godship because they got the most haters. They got the most people hating them. They working to do everything that they can the right way. Just being right with people, just doing right by people, just doing the right things. That's what righteous means. And the opposite of righteousness is straight up wrong. And a lot of people be doing wrong shit. And y'all know what I'm talking about. How many times have you said that was just straight up wrong? That's just straight up wrong. And the person might have a good, valid reason for doing it. You see what I'm saying? You have to be able to combat that. You have to be able to be like I said, if I saw a video of where a dude was stealing something out of a store, and the owner caught him stealing it and told him to put it back. And instead of calling the police on him, he was like, he did the right thing. He asked him why he was stealing. And the dude told him that he was hungry and he had a wife out in the car and he had a child out in the car. And he just needed to get something to eat. And he was like, well, why didn't you just come in and ask me? You see? Because people prejudge. I ain't even gonna get into racist shit. I'm just gonna get into to prejudge, to judge somebody, and you're not supposed to do that. We are our own judges. We can only judge ourselves. If you done something wrong and it's still bothering you after so many years, that's you judging yourself. If you let others judge you on some shit that you know that you done was wrong, it's two things that you're gonna do. You either gonna fight against that judgment and say I ain't do the shit, or if you did the shit, with them judging you, it's gonna make you feel so bad you might commit suicide. So either way it go, a person can only judge themselves. And once people get to the art of being able to socially, basically, mentally overstand what a motherfucker talking about, look up each word, then you be able to rise over the bullshit. And let me take a break. Let's get back to this dope ass mix.
got to say. I throw it up and fall it down, it's definitely in the way. More three niggas, talking big flicks, on the phone, and she still chasing. The money in the way, for what they got to say. I throw it up and fall it down, it's definitely in the way.
Pull it back. Shades. God, it's a raid. Cut up the lights and call the law. Cut up the lights and call the law. Standing over there, the devil's son-in-law.
Quiet. Be quiet. Okay, yeah, they there.
The devil's son-in-law. Bring on the juice. Bring on the juice. Bring on the juice. Bring on the juice. Make the spot.
Push one button, I can close up the doors. Made a few millions, give a fuck about the Forbes. Dripping all the chips, nigga, used to couldn't afford. I was in the trenches, rocking Gucci and Dior. BET was tripping high, thinking in the war. You got me annoyed. Double pop the US, I pull up in the door. Travel like a tourist, had to fly to Bora Bora. Shows around 150, but they paid a little more. Me and Weezy Wade, fucking bitches on the shore. We ain't gonna play, is you with it or you sure?